got the good seats.
Well, good evening, Casper College basketball fans. Welcome to Suite. Here's your starting lineups for the Spartans from Northeast Colorado, or actually Colorado Northwestern in Rangeley. Stevens will start. He's a sophomore. Brown will start. He's a sophomore, 6'4". And Sam Orton will start. He's from Utah. Landon Bowman will start, Idaho Falls, Idaho. And Jordan Scratch, he's a 6'8" sophomore. And Colorado Northwest again from Rangeley, Colorado, and the Region 18 with Salt Lake and snow and Colorado Southern and College of Southern Idaho, I do believe. Number 0, John Hart. Hart will get the start. Sophomore, freshman, 6'3" from Seattle, Washington. Trey Boston, sophomore, 6'5", from Chicago, Illinois. Dion Ford will start, 6'5", sophomore. He's from Minnesota. And Mr. Satchel gets to start, the sophomore from San Jose, California. Modesto High, 6'3". And Peter Toure will start, 6'8", sophomore from London, England, via Lamar Community College. Sean Gutting is our head coach in his second year, 8th overall. Lester Stewart, second season here with the Birds, 4th overall. Dante Bryant, first season here, 5th overall. Our statistician is Mike Newman. Trainer is Allison Hall. Our athletic director is Paul Marble. And Dr. Devine is our El Presidente. Thanks to Corey, who knew about this game at 9 this morning. A little late notice for Corey, but took a little extra nap, had a little lunch, and he's up here, by golly. Got the A-team. Corey's here. Thanks to Corey, Chris, Kelsey, Dane, Sophie, and Rochelle. And yours truly, Big Daddy. Welcome to T-Bird basketball tonight. It's men's only. We'll have a doubleheader on Saturday at 2 and 4. Conference starts Wednesday for Casper. Both men and women will be down in western Wyoming to take on the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs. T-Birds control the tap, and here is Mr. Hart. On the dribble, right side outside to Boston. Boston back up top to Ford. Ford around the horn to Hart. 12 on the clock, nice backdoor cut, put up and in by Boston. So T-Birds take the early lead. On the dribble is Stevens for 3. Swish. Well, that lead didn't last but about 10 seconds. Here's Ford. They're making Hart, Oh, almost a steal, but they do get it to Boston. Boston to Satchel. Satchel 3. Too hard off the back iron. Tip out rebound goes to Jordan Scratch. Another 3. Brown in and out, no good. Ooh, over the back, no call. Got a little away with that, and we'll take it. Here comes Boston. Make it full. Hart. Here he goes. Hart to Boston. Boston baseline floater, no good. Way short. Put back ball. Jump ball. Spartan ball. Now we always tell our post players, once you get the ball, go straight up, don't bounce the ball, and it's easier said than done, folks, that is for sure. He gone up, maybe 2, but he took that bounce. That's just automatic. It's like, you get in your car and you start it. It's a hard habit to break. Another 3, back-to-back-to-back threes, and they're 1 for 3. That was Bowman, had a good look. Ooh, Hart was going to the basket and lost it. So we played a minute and a half, 3-2. Spartans lead early. Here's Brown, and we have an offensive foul. I believe they'll call that on Orton. Veteran crew tonight. No problemo with the officiating. So here comes Hart, the freshman, Seattle, Washington. Ford, Hart. Hart lost it, but gets it to Boston. 12 on the clock. We played 2 minutes. Deep 3. Ooh, in and out and in. Hart for three. Birds lead by 2 again. Got the home roll there. Jordan throws the top of the key to Stevens. Another three. It's good. So back-to-back threes. Well, not back-to-back, but both points coming from the arc. Here is Satchel, our three-point guy. Ooh, in and out, no good. Putback is good. So another three. Back up by 1. Here's Brown. And the foul. Offensive foul on Sam Orton. He's from, boy, do I dare say it. I love the state of Utah. I go through Utah all the time, stop in Heber City, go through that beautiful canyon, go into Provo. Kanab, Utah, Sam Horton, Kanab High School. Hope I got it right. If not, another senior moment brought to you by me. 7-6, T-Birds lead by 1 with the basketball, and here comes Hart. Hart in, ooh, nice defense, but nice second effort by Ford, and he's fouled. Ford didn't give up on it. He just stayed with it and missed the layup, but he was fouled, so he'll go at the line for 2. Deion Ford, the 6'3" sophomore from Lake Region State. Well, they've been to Minnesota one time, and that's when Coach Ed Tuay was coaching the College of Science in Wahpeton, North Dakota. I believe that has passed Fargo. It's a long way. That's that 92 team when we had to play them in the regional playoff to get the Hutch, and ended up beating them, and we missed the turn to Wahpeton and ended up in Breckenridge, Minnesota, which wasn't very far away. Another three is good. T-Birds did make 1 or 2 to go up by 2. So all points via long distance by the Spartans. Lead it, trail by 1. Tip up, no good, and over the back, offensive foul by Ford. Yeah, so we ended up just making a U-turn, come back into Wahpeton. And of course, that year we went on to Hutch with Sean Kelly, Montreux Merkson, Richard Lamy, Tim Adams, Frosty Horton. Guys, what a great team. Chad Lauder, John Morrison was a coach, Kendall Nunn, Melvin Nunn, Kendall Schmidt. And the next year, Coach Ed Tuay came and became our head coach for a long time. Great guy, good coach, Coach Tuay. Good man, good friend. Here's Boston. Tough shot, good block from behind by Ford. Here comes your Birds. Ray. Satchel. Hart for 3, in and out, no good. Follow, buddy, there you go. Good job, laying up and in. Good follow. He hesitated and then goes, I'm going to go get that. And he did when we have the lead by 1. Timeout on the floor called by the Spartans. Basketball brought to you in part by Smith's. All your grocery needs and pharmacy needs right there at Smith's. Peden Shirt Chopping Awards. Hi to John and Bonnie. Pepsi. Hi to Ken Thorne and staff. Pizza Hut. Hi to Brad over there on the CY side. Pizza Hut. All kinds of locations in Casper. Sinclair Casper Refinery. Of course, hi to Mark Esau and Mr. Boshi and Mr. Bailey and gang, and Foss Motors, Jim Foss and staff on the east side. 10-9, T-Birds leading, a close one here, and this guy is from the South Sudan. Ding Wall is his last name we'll go with. Here's Satchel, he's due. Oop, lost the handle. Stays with the Birds, 22 clock, 15:45 game. They are letting in, I believe 300 fans, 300 or 400 fans in the stands, so that's better than zip. Usually this place would be at least 3/4 full. They've got the lower section turned down behind the score section. And a foul on John Hart. Hart pleading his case. Coach Sean doesn't like that call either. That'll be the team's second. They have 2, and the Spartans have 3, and I believe all 3 of those have been on the offensive side. Sinan checks in. He's from Sandy, Utah. And he's on the dribble. Lost the ball, taken away. Ooh, that's going to be a tough pass, but Hart gets it. Ooh, no-look pass that was intercepted. There's a 2-on-1. Whoa, what a dunk that was. Mr. Brown climbed the ladder, and the Birds trail by 1 again. We've played 5 minutes. It's been a great college basketball game for 5, that's for sure. Whoa, another turnover. Nope. Hart got his miscue back. Midair, 3, forward for 3. So the T-Birds will take that 2-point lead. That's their largest, is 2. We've trailed by 3. And another 3. No good. Oh, the putback. Perfect position by Dengwall. We're tied. First tie of the game. And a foul. Be the 4th team foul, so the fouls are mounting. 6 fouls called on both teams in less than 6 minutes. Trey's at the line. He'll have 2. He has 2 tonight. First one. Good. Bright checks in. 6'9" freshman from Nigeria, Solid Rock Academy. Trey makes them both. Lead is at 2 again. Here comes the Spartans. Steven gives it up. Little floater there that's short. Tipped out to the Birds. They're going to run, and here's Boston taking it all the way up. Lost the ball, goes to Ford. Ford loses it. Scramble for the ball. And another steal, a reach in there. And here comes the Spartans. Here's a fast break. What's it do? Oh, nice move. I'm going to say close to travel, but it's just a good move by Mr. Brown. 15-15, we're tied up for the second time. Here's Boston. To Hart. Hart, Boston, Satchel. Boston in the corner. 15 clock, plenty of time. Boston's going to take it himself. Nice move, missed it. And a ticky-tack on the T-Birds. So I was being nice to the officials to start, but 7 fouls in the first 6.5 minutes isn't, I don't know. You can see all those fouls that way, but oh well. We're tied, we know that, at 15 apiece. Here's Stevens, 15-footers, good. And he has 5, does Stevens. On the dribbles, Ford, high arcer, no good. Tip up is good, I believe that's Hart. Third tie of the game at 17s. 13 to go, first half. 3 on the way, that's off, no good. Rebound, T-Birds. Hart looks to run. Going to take it all the way, and then gets it to Satchel. That's off, long, no good. Run down by the Spartans. Ooh, tough pass, nowhere to go. Well, good catch. Great catch by Jordan. Shot up is good. That's a 3. And that's Stevens, who now has 8. So 2017, trail by 3. Here's Hart. Just keep shooting, Satchel. You'll get it. He's our shooter. Bright on a nice rebound, and he's fouled. So Bright, the 6'9" post player, freshman, will go at the line for 2. First one is no good. Largest lead by any team's been 3. 3 ties, 1 more for Bright. Missed them both. Way to keep it alive. Put back is good. Oh, good. Oh, over the back. Yeah, they'll call Bright over the back. But is that Two-Ray up there battling? No, that was Marshall. Good job, Marshall. 6'5" sophomore from Irvington, New Jersey via Chapin State. Marshall kept that going and almost had a chance at a putback. 2017, T-Birds down by 3 from coast to coast around the world. You're listening to T-Bird Basketball live from the Swede. Cassidy Dental, Casper Orthopedics, First Interstate Bank, WLC Engineering and Surveying, Summit Medical Center, and Hilltop National Bank bring you T-Bird Basketball. So the 3-point lead could go up a little bit. We'll see. Nice defense, Bright, and ooh, boy, that's a good block. So both teams with 5 fouls apiece. 10 fouls first 8 minutes. First one's good. One more from the freshman from South Sudan. Billy checks in. He's from Gallup, New Mexico, 5'10" sophomore. So largest lead at 5. And we'll be shooting a lot of foul shots probably in the last 10 minutes. I don't think we can make it a minute 49 with somebody not being in the bonus. Shot up, no good. That's off of the T-Birds. Call it off of Marshall's leg. Here's your Spartans coming down for the people listening in Rangeley and around the world and United States for their rooting on your Spartans. That's an air ball. And the crowd will let them know on the student side. T-Birds can cash in here and get a hoop. Boston will bring it up. Here comes Boston. Gets it to Garrett. Garrett checked in, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. Garrett for 3. Is he feeling it? Off the bench? No, he's not. Rebound. Ooh, Spartans. Oh, boy, watch out here. Nice move. Diwang. And that's good. That's a 3. Good shot by Marshall. The nail of the 3. Good job, bro. Nice shot. We needed that, Mr. Marshall. Ball on the floor, taken back by the Spartans. And 1. Good ball control by Cass and Trayvon. He's from Eatonville, Florida. So the lead at 6. Bright checks out. Ford back in. So it's Ford and Marshall and Boston. No good. Also Anthony Davis in for your Thunderbirds. And Garrett. 3 is good, back to back. That's what the doctor ordered. At 26-20, now it's 26-23. Down by 3. Pass inside. Shot is good. Boy, he's a load underneath. 8 tonight for the big guy from South Sudan. Marshall was going for the hat trick, but fell a little short. Lead stays at 5. We're under 10 to go. Here's Stevens. He's going to show us what he got outside, and he's off there. Rebounded and taken by Billy, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Stratch back in, Jordan from Commerce City, Colorado. Just outside of Denver, and a timeout by Coach Sean.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time on my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone. Finally back in my home.
T-Bird basketball brought to you in part by Bushwell Sporting Goods, Wyoming Rents LLC, Wyoming Machinery, Wyoming Livestock Roundup, Wyoming Behavioral Institute, Wells Dentistry, Williams Porter Day and Neville PC, and Urgent Care of Casper bring you T-Bird basketball. 20 on the clock, Spartan ball with a 5-point lead. Get it into Stevens. Back up top they go to Billy. Almost a steal there and lost it by Stevens, but he regains with only 6 on the clock. Don't foul. Good defense. Good defense by Marshall not to foul, and boy, we have a collision there. All the way, back outside. Didn't take the 3. Boy, I thought Davis would take that 3. Whoa, that's a block. Rangeley coach does not like that call, but Mr. Marshall will go at the line for 2. So Marshall coming off back-to-back 3s. Rebon picks up the foul. First one is good. We're at 9:06 to go. Any team who makes the next foul will be in the 1-and-1, and both of them are made. So lead down to 3. It was 6, cut in half by Marshall. And here is Jordan. And the layup is good. No problem for Trayvon. Lead back up to 5. And there's a hold. A reach-in call there, so 1-and-1 for the T-Birds. Anthony Davis will go to the line. So you're going to go with Casson on the PA. Picks up his second. Here's Davis. First one's good. His first point of the evening. Cutting that lead back to 3. T-Birds have led by 2 and 1 and 2, and then that's it. We have had 3 ties, 15, 17, and 13s. 30-27 lead down to 3. This is Stevens. Stevens. Around the horn they go to Brown. Brown, Stevens. Stevens top of the key to Sam. Orton. 9 on the clock. Nice spin move. Ooh, it didn't go when Brown almost got his own rebound. And here comes Marshall. And that's a charge. Little out of control. So the score stays the same, 30-27, 8 minutes left in the first half. This is Bowman. Long 3 is no good. Nice rebound by Jordan, the big sophomore from Commerce City. Back in the corner for a 3 is Swish. And was that Brown or Stevens? That's Stevens. Stevens has 11, leads all scorers. Lead back up to 6. 7:45 to go. Here's Marshall. Marshall, Garrett. Garrett in the corner. Davis. Tough pass. Long outlet pass underneath. Tough shot. Wow, by Sam Orton. That was a tough shot. Good defense by Marshall. Foul down here, so we'll shoot 1 and 1. It's his third, too, so Sam will have to be checking out. So Garrett will go at the line, the 6'3" freshman from West Lynn High School out of Portland. One and 1. First one is good. Second one is also good. So 33-29, lead at 4. Here's Brown, almost a steal. On the clock. Here's Brown. Cross courts it to Stevens. Stevens gets it to the big guy and he loses it. T-Birds can close the gap, get within 2 or 1. Hart back in to run the point. Hart and Garrett and Boston. Ford. 3 on the way. Garrett, no good. Almost an offensive rebound by Toure, but he couldn't hang on. Lead will stay at 4. Tough pass in the corner. Nice spin move and a nice block. And call a block. 2 shots. Brown at 6'4". Colorado Springs, Colorado, Falcon High School. Imagine that, Falcon High School there on the Air Force Academy Falcons down that way. Colorado Springs, beautiful town. Boy, has it grown in the last 10, 20 years. This Brown kid's a good player. Maybe CSU and CU and some of them Northern Colorado ought to look at him for next year, being his sophomore. First one is good. 6:41 to go. Brown has 8, I believe. 35-29, lead at 6. Nice move, get in there, bam! Bam! That's the way you do it, Brown. Boston. There's our guy, Boston. That's a great step back. Take that, lead at 3. And now a steal dunk. Oh, and a foul from behind. I don't know why. Stevens pushed him. It was Brown. So 35-32. Oh, they don't count. They don't count the basket. Okay. I didn't even really see the foul, to tell you the truth. I don't know how the official did. He was trailing. All I saw was Brown's hand come out, but there was no really push. But this is only his first foul, so instead of getting a layup, best we can do is a point. So I guess it paid off in the long run. And we do get a point. Down by 2. 35-33. 6 minutes coming real soon. Whoops. Ball on the floor. Picked up. Taken by Boston. Nice pass. Lay it up and in. We're tied. Ford for 2. 5:51 to go. New game, 35 apiece. Nice little run by your Thunderbirds, and there's Brown. Back out to Jordan, the big guy. Another 3, good by Stevens. Boy, Stevens and Brown are just a 1-2 punch because he has 14. 38-35 will go this way, and that's 2 for Hart. 38-37, down by 1. And another 3 is no good. Rebound by your Birds. For the lead. Got it! And that is Boston. Back-to-back 3s, puts the T-Birds up a deuce. 40-38. Birds take the lead at 5:04 to go. Last time the Birds led in this game was 13-11 with 14:44 to go, so over 10 minutes. So finally getting that lead back. Here's Brown on the dribble. Long 3 there, in and out, no good. So the T-Birds can build. That's a too wild pass there. Way too high for Ford. And up here, ooh, that's an undercut there. Almost. Call the foul on Toure, so 2 shots coming. Both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Jordan will have 2 here. First one is short. T-Bird basketball brought to you by Union Wireless, True Drilling, Triple T Remodeling and Repair, Rocky Mountain Animal Clinic, River Rock Dental, Remax the Group, Platte Valley Bank, and Napa. Auto Parts make the birds fly. One more. Get within 1. And they're within 1. 40-39. 4:30 to go. 3 is no good, and that's over the back. Daya, the 6'10 freshman from Dia. He's from Tokyo, Japan. That's his first. So Jordan back at the line. Good hustle by Dia to try to get the offensive rebound. It didn't work. trying to tie, and he does. Looks for the lead here. .40-40. .41-40. Birds down by a point. 4:30 to go. T-Bird ball. Hartle inbounds. He'll get it into Boston. Here's Hart. Being doubled. Gets it to Boston. Boston, nice no-look pass. Shot up. Good defense. Oh, he's out of bounds. Boy, good hustle by Stevens. He almost had it. 16 on the clock. Plenty of time for your Birds. .20. Reset the clock to 20. 4:16 game. First half action from the Swede. Here's Ford. Hart for three. Got it. He has 11. 43-41. T-Birds up by 2. This has been a great college basketball game. Steal by your Birds in Boston. Here they come. Boston. Satchel for 2. Get in there. Boy, Satchel just had a little rust the last couple of games. I think he's 0 for 5. 4 of those have been threes. Got to make that one, then he'll be back on track as a travel. And thank goodness it was, because Stevens nailed the 3. Cost him 3 on the turnover. So T-Bird's trying to get that lead up to 4 or 5, and here comes Hart. Hart in Boston, 23 of the 43 first half points. Fakes the 3. Here's Satchel. Satchel to Dia. Boston for 3. He's feeling it. Another one. 15 for Boston. 46-41. Lead swells to 5. That's a big lead in this game. Largest lead by the Spartans has been 6. This is Casson. 3 in the corner is no good. T-Birds looking to run it up the court. Here comes Boston. Watch him go all the way. Oh, nice pass. Lay it up and in. Ford for 2. Nice little run to closing out the first half. Hang on, up by 7. 2:48 to go, and the Spartans have gone a little cold here. Wow, that was a nice fake by the big guy from South Sudan. Dingwall has 10. 48-43, lead at 5. To Boston, they're going to cover him up this time. Whoa, that's a foul, no call. And the jump ball. T-Bird ball. Hartle inbounds for the T-Birds. Marshall checks back in along with Brown. Air ball by Hart. Casson loses it. Here comes Boston. Looking for Hart. Boston was looking for Hart, and he took his eyes off the ball and got it stolen. Brown having some trouble there, but he gets it +1. Wow. Almost lost it, and dang, look what I did. Pivoted around, made the layup, +1. And a timeout on the floor. T-Bird basketball brought to you in part by Mosier Energy Service. Leo, the man who wears the good star, Beverly Street Auto Repair. Linhart Mason and Associates. Hi to Larry and Jack. Jack bilingual, of course, down there outside of Guernsey. American National Insurance, Ameriprise Financial, that's the X-Man. Atlas Reproduction, they're good friends down there, do a great job. Black Hills Energy, Bromley Real Estate, John Bush CPA, Carpet One, Casper Vision Center, Central Landscape, and Eads Construction. And the bowling for Jason's Friends, the Eads Foundation, Jason's Friends Foundation. It's been going on for years and years and years, and Van always opens up El Marco Bowling Alley for this one. It's always that first couple of weeks of March, and they postponed it due to COVID till, I think, mid-April, but check with the Jason Friends Foundation. It's a great, great foundation for kids with cancer. So Brown to the line, he has 11, trying to cut that lead to 1, and that's no good. Oh, he's a 1-1 too. Next foul will be 2, so Brown missed that one. Lead stays at 3. A couple more possessions before half for your T-Birds, and here's Hart. 138 game, 14 clock, Hart isolation. Gets it to Boston. Boston's going to take it in. Little floater, got it. Boy, that's a tough shot. Boston reminds me of that point guard from Boston. I think his name was Henderson years ago. That was that little floater. Nice block by Dia, but it got him on the arm. So Dia picks up his second. Family watching over in Tokyo, Japan, I would probably say it's probably Tuesday over there, isn't it? I know it is over in New Zealand, and the first one's no good. Jordan's been about 50-50. So the big guy from South Sudan checks out. Looks like Corey Billy's going to check in. No, not Billy. Boyle. 1 or 2. Anyway, back at the ranch. Lead at 4. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Freshman from Dallas, Texas, checks in. Ooh, the Kelly Walsh grad wanted to fire the 3 and didn't take it. Satchel will get in there. Ooh, in and out, no good. Nice rebound, Mr. Marshall. Put it up and in. Good job, big guy. Lead at 6. Boy, Marshall has 10. Here's Brown. Brown lost it. Here's Boston. Dunk. Ooh, hung on the rim too long. Yes, he did. And that was a technical. Sorry. The trailer, he thought the trailer was going to hang on to him, but he didn't. And gets a technical. Crowd won't like it. Largest lead at 8. Well, Corey, I don't think we have to go to replay. He's hanging on the rim. And the technical is made by Bowman. He'll have one more. Bowman from Idaho Falls, Idaho. Speaking of beautiful country, that's beautiful there. Just head down to Alpine and the Snake River, and you're into beautiful Jackson. So a little turn of events there. It's 54-48 with the technicals, plus it'll be their ball. And I recognize that the referee down there. It's Brandon Gilbreth. Brandon, a former Casper College Thunderbird player back in the early 2000s, I do believe, about 2002 or 3. He was a hard worker. That's a turnover and not a good play by Brown. They got a little momentum to within 6. Now the Birds go back up 8 or 9. We'll take it. But yeah, Brandon, great player. Monty Gilbreth and the family went to most every game home and away from Douglas, Wyoming. Brandon, good kid. Here's Boston. T-Bird's going to run some clock. They can't run it all out, of course, but run some clock till they get somebody open. Here's Hardy. Says, I'll take it. Got it. Ooh, in and out, no good. Now, they can play for 1 if they want to, and that's what I would do. Good defense. And 10 seconds to go. Get it into Boston's Brown or Stevens' hands. Oh, that's a tough play there. Count it. No good. That'll be the half. But a great first half of college basketball. Wow. A lot of points here at the Swede. At the half, your Birds lead at 54. Colorado Northwestern Spartans 48 back and 15 for second half action. From coast to coast around the world, you're listening to T-Bird Basketball live from the Swede.
My instructor for my environmental sociology class was Chad Hansen, and he was amazing. He's one of the best sociology professors I've ever met in my life. The trip was a lot of fun that we took to Grand Teton National Park, and we spent some time at the Teton Science School. We learned a lot of things as far as humanity's effect on the environment and vice versa, and how we blend in or adjust to the environment that we live in, and how we come to spend time in and out of nature itself. We took several walks up to scenic views where we got to see amazing sights of the mountains and stuff, and several hikes that took us right up to the foothills of the Tetons. It was amazing. So I started out as a general studies major, and I chose to change to a nursing major because after an experience in my life that kind of shook my physical being to the core, and the help I received thereafter, I decided that the best way for myself to repay the things that those individuals did for my health would be to see what I could do in that field on my own, see if there was anything I could do to help the people that might come after me in those situations, and I decided that that's where I want to be. In spending time in a relatively professional setting in the real world, I decided that being in a place where I couldn't further myself without schooling, and the way that I wanted to, that schooling was going to be necessary for the fundamentals of what I was trying to get done, and it sounded more fun than where I was. So I came to Casper College to gain a greater knowledge of myself and the world around me by studying anything that I hadn't studied before. When I'm finally at a point in my life where I believe I can be a sponge for information, and I have a desire and a drive to learn things that I hadn't known before. And this is the best place I found to do that.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that lambe. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So gone, I'm gone. Finally back in my home.
Basketball fans, welcome back to the second half. It'll be the Spartan ball to start it. They're down 54-48. Baseline move, shot up, no good, foul on Ford. So Sam Orton to the line, the 6'3" freshman. Yet to score in the ball game. Foul shots missed. Northwest was 10 for 14 from the foul line the first half. We'll get to the stats coming up. Thought they shot a little worse than that. The T-Birds were 10 for 14, both 71%. So that's really good. And he missed them both. So we jinxed them, and that's okay. Here's Boston. Boston and Hart combined for Boston for 2 for 30 of the 54 first half points. Boy, then you throw in the good first half by Marshall. Wow, nice layup there by the big guy. (54-50), T-Birds up by 4. Just underway, second half action. Satchel in and out, no good. Rebound offensive, put it up, big guy. Good job, Toure. Lead at 6. Ooh, that's an NBA 3. Wow, that was a long one. Hart gets the rebound. Here comes your Birds with a 6-point lead. Make it 8. That's their largest lead. They led by 8 one time at 54-46. 58-50, Birds up by 8. Spartans looking for a basket here in the first half, early going. They need one. Nice left-handed move by Stevens. Stevens was 16. Their 2-point guards had 25 points the first half between them. Nice 3 there by Ford. Dion in double figures now. 61-52, almost a steal. That's a tough one. And they'll call Ford on that again. He only played a couple minutes and got 2 fouls on Ford. That's his 3rd. So Stevens at the line. Wait and see, checks in for Ford. So 0 for 3 from the foul line for Northwest in the first couple of minutes here. So Marshall checks back in, the 6'5" sophomore from New Jersey. And they make one. 62-53, lead at 8. And here's John Hart. Here's Hart. Hart to Boston. Boston for 2. Kisses it off the glass. 63-53, largest lead at 10. T-Birds looking to pull away here as Colorado Northwest. Sort of self-destruction early going here. It was close that first half. There were 4 ties and 12 lead changes in that first half. Here's the big guy. Oh, he missed it. That's a good pivot move by Bright, but he couldn't get it to go. Here's their big guy. They need a 3, and they don't get it. Good look by Jordan, but it wouldn't go. And here's the Birds. Here's Hart, laid up and in. The run's on, and will the Spartans take a timeout or play through it? Coaches only have 3 left plus the media. It's a 12-point lead. Nice run by the Birds here to start the second half. That's a brick 3 there. That was off the back of the glass by Stevens. That's unusual. Satchel's due. Missed that one. Satchel was 0 for 8 the first half. 0 for 7 from the arc. So a timeout on the floor. And they lead it by 12, 65-53. The Spartans shoot 16 for 34 for 47%, 6 for 16 from the arc for 35%, 10 for 14 from the foul line for 71%. That 11 turnovers and 17 rebounds. Your T-Birds shoot 18 for 39 for 46%, 8 for 20 from the arc for 40%, and 10 for 14 from the foul line for 71%. 10 turnovers, 25 rebounds. And how close it was that first half. Bench points, 14 apiece. Points inside the paint at 20-20. Points off turnovers, the Spartans 10, the T-Birds 11. That's how tight that game was in the first half. 4 ties, and 12 lead changes. So a great second half start for the T-Birds. So the Spartans looking for a basket. Down a dozen, nice play, and then boy, Brown just lost the handle. Had a wide open layup and the ball slipped out and Satchel's due. There's 2. Oh, in and out halfway down. He just got to make his first one. Here's a 1-on-3 and then he lost the ball. Whoa, look what I found, Mr. Brown. Put it up and in, down by 10. That was fortunate they even got a shot attempt. So here's Hart. Hart to Bright. Back in. Oh, he lost the handle. Trying to back in. Here's Brown. Nice steal, but Hart can't get it. Out of bounds. Spartan underneath. Brown, the sophomore from Colorado Springs, will inbounds. Good defense by Marshall. Trying to get it to Jordan. Underneath. Marshall at 6'5", Brown at 6'8". Gets it into Stevens. Stevens to Brown. There's a quick 3. It's not close. Rebound, Boston. Boston to Hart. Hart pulls the string on a 3. Swish. 68-55. Lead swells to 13, largest of the night. Approaching the 15:30 mark. Jordan to Boston. Boston to the big guy. Shot is no good, a foul on the T-Birds. That's their 3rd. So the fouls are piling up on the Birds. They have 3 already, and we've played 4.5 minutes less. Be a non-shooting foul. Ooh, bad pass. Garrett knocks it out of bounds, the Portland freshman. Nice pass to the big guy, laid up and in. Lead 11. Whoa, nice move by Hart. And a timeout by Coach Sean. He'll take a 30. 70-57. Boy, and Hart has 20 points in 25 minutes, so almost a point a minute for him. Basketball brought to you in part by Paul Homar, CPA LLC, Fisher Auto Body. Hi to the Fishers. Kids Works, that's Jumpin' Joe Corbett and the whole family. It's always nice to see Joe and his wife here and the grandkids. And of course, their daughter-in-law played up here, Aubrey. All Out Fire Extinguisher, S&S, Bond Agency, and Christmas Decor. It's Mike Schwarzkopf and gang. Probably listening, and Stinky, we miss you up here. Know why you're not coming. And the shot up is no good by Jordan, and a push off on the big guy. Number 3, too. Walt picks up his third, and he'll stay in. Gonna have to watch it now. Here's Hart to Marshall. Marshall on the lob, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be T-Bird ball. They're looking for Peter underneath. So 13 on the clock, 14:30 game. Hartle inbounds. They get it into Marshall. Marshall gets it to Toure. Toure back out to Garrett. Garrett back to Boston. Boston 3. Got it. Boy, Boston is feeling it. 73-57, 16 on the lead. And boy, Coach Sean and Coach Lester and Bryant have really gotta like this second half. Right out, first 5 minutes, all T-Birds. And that's a steal, but out of bounds. Ooh, they're calling a foul on Boston. I was looking at Boston's first half. Trey Boston, he was 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 3 from the arc for 17. And Hart was okay too, 5 for 9. And Deion Ford was 3 for 5, but yeah, 6 for 9, 3 for 3 from the arc. I don't think Boston's missed a 3. Nice move by the big guy. He's keeping them hanging around, and that's about it. 13:45 to go, 73-59. Here's Garrett. Nice move, lay it up, missed it too hard off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the big one from Colorado Northwest. Nice pass to Brown. Brown has 15. Bam! Slam! Jam! Hart. That got the crowd going. Wow. Tough little turnaround by Brown is no good. Boy, Jonathan Hart slammed that one. He's feeling it tonight, 22. 46 points between Boston and Brown, make it 48. 77-61, the lead's getting bigger, folks. And the Spartans have no answer. Nice bounce pass, too hard off the back iron, and pleading his case, wanted a foul, and here's Marshall. Might as well, Boston didn't take the 3, kicks it back out to Marshall. Hart will take it. He might as well, he's hot. 79-61, wow. There's a steal there. Here's Garrett. Hart. Back to Garrett. Boston, he's human. First 3's missed tonight. T-Bird men and women, good luck to Coach Ganeri and Nate and Shy and staff. They'll head on their Thunderbird down to western Wyoming. And high arcing 3 is good. We could use a little rain to get rid of the snow, but that was a high archer by Stevens. 79-64. 11:37, 79-64. But yeah, Coach Ganeri's ladies will travel to Rock Springs on Wednesday. along with the men. The men will play at 5 and 7, 5:30, 7:30, probably down there. That's the first conference game. And Western Wyoming are the defending men's Region 9 champs, if I'm not mistaken. They ran into that COVID-19 wall and didn't get to go to Hutchinson, Kansas. And it had been a long time since Western Wyoming won a Region 9 championship. T-Birds got knocked out of that tournament 112 to 108 in double overtime. They were defending their Region 9 championship when they went to Hutch with Coach Danny Russell and Coach Sean in 2018-2019 season. Here's Davis on the dribble. Davis back to Marshall. Marshall back it in, lay it up and in, no problemo by Toure. 81-64. Another three, that's no good. Nice rebound, Marshall. Rips it down, and then he's looking to pass it, and it's taken away. Marshall won't foul. Brown jams. 81-66. Warning on Brown. 81-66, 10:59 to go. Bam, three, Marshall. Marshall with 13. Lead at 18, 84-66. And now a steal by Davis. Laid up and in, 20-point lead. With 10:27 to go. T-Birds easily will get 100 again tonight. Yeah, Marshall had a good first half, 3 for 5, 2 for 3 from the arc. He's 3 for 4 from the arc. Nice play there, nice smart layup by Brown to shield the player from blocking it. 86-68. Tip out. Plenty of time. Three. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by McAdams, the grad from Casper. Kelly Walsh played for Coach Roden. And he's played really good the last couple of games. Seeing a lot more playing time. Good to see Casper kids come up to Casper College. But immediate timeout, folks.
Don't let me in. Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone. Finally back in my home.
T-Bird basketball brought to you in part by Diversified Builders, Flanagan's Furniture Outlet, Hilltop Shopping Center, Kim Ray, Todd, and Tammy Milliken. Mobile Concrete bring you the T-Birds. Shot up. That's a tough left-hander by Ford. It goes. 88-68, leads at 20. Long way back for the Spartans. That's a tough shot there. Turnaround by Bowman, no good. Here's Garrett into the corner. Whoa. Block. So McAdams will go at the line for 2. At least I think he should, but I guess not. Nope. So the third team foul on the Spartans. Get it into McAdams. No good. And Davis probably should have just cleared the area. It's okay. A hustle foul, can't question that. 20-point lead, folks. And boy, that's a ticky-tack there. We'll call that on Garrett. Get into Bowman. Nice move there and traveled. Trayvon traveled. Turnover. Jordan checks out. Then the Dangwall checks back in from South Sudan. Freshman, 6'8". And here comes Davis. He's running the point. Gets it to Ford. Ford back to Davis. And they'll call traveling on Davis. .48 left in the ball game, 88-68. Turnover. 3-on-2. Left-handed shot by McAdams is good. 90-68. 8:22 to go. Well, it was a great first half, folks. And the T-Birds showed you what they're made of. Nice putback by the big guy. In the second half, boy, they just put it on, and we'll figure out the first 5 minutes and see how that shook out for the T-Bird just set the tone. Nice shot. Ooh, in and out, no good. 90-70. Boy, that's a tough shot. Wow, that's a da-da-da. And to stretch those big hands and arms on that other side and put it up. Kissed it off the glass for 2. Ford. McAdam. Transition this way, lay it up and in. So the freshman from Florida has 6. 16 on the lead. They'll get it to Bright. He checked in. And he traveled. Down it. We'll take it. Good job, Bright. Let us stick with it, Bright. 6'9" freshman from Nigeria. Solid Rock Academy. Three-point play, good job, 93-74. 19 on the lead. Cena, Sandy, Utah freshman, in and out, no good. Bowman's gonna make one of those, and here is your Birds. Here's Hart. Bright fouled again. Back to the line. Next game will be Saturday, 2 and 4. It's a doubleheader. Lady Lancers take on the Lady Birds at 2, and then the men will play at 4. As we're heading into March. The madness will begin this year. Of course, this season in JUCO will be into March. I think the first Thursday, Friday, Saturday of April, it's like 3rd, 4th, 5th, are the Region 9 tournaments. Coach Canary's Birds will go south. They'll host. They'll probably be, you know where, Cougar Palace. There at Western Nebraska. And the men can host it this year. Last time we had a chance to host, we lost the coin toss to Sheridan. And went to Hutch anyway. That was a great rivalry, Sheridan and Casper, that 2018 season. That beat us up there, so we had to beat them here. And we beat them here, and the place was sold out. 4,000 or 5,000 in the Swede. Then we had to wait for that proverbial coin toss. They used to, base it on conference records or points, and you know how that goes. And we lost the coin toss. So Sheridan was just delighted because they had to go back to Golden Dome, play up there, and we beat them up there and went to the national tournament. And Sheridan, of course, they were a good team, and they deserve the at-large bid, which every 3 years this region and the other regions get at-large. It used to be the Sweet 16, but you'd get to play 2 games, but they've opened it up to 24, so now you only get to play 1 game, and it's okay. I like the 16. They get 2 games. Hutchinson's a long ways away from most everywhere except Kansas and Nebraska. But to get to play them, that second game is always nice. But it's like Major D1, that's travel. 1 and you're done. Of course, March Madness for D1 goes through Indianapolis. They'll play that at the Indianapolis Colts facility in Indianapolis. And they'll play all games there and 5 surrounding schools. I think Butler and Indiana University. They'll play all teams. They'll stay in Indianapolis, all 64. What a difference a year makes. This COVID-19 thing's a bummer. $500,000. Oh, not a flagrant. That is because he held him. I was going to say it could be. The freshman from Sandy, Utah, grabbed his wrist. So it'll be a 2-shot and in the ball. So Sinan. Hard to go at the line. We have 500,000. We've hit 500,000 deaths due to COVID-19. I could say a lot more, but we're not on Sirius satellite, folks. Shot is good. 25 for Mr. Hart tonight. 26 for Boston. Over half the points from your 2 guards. Wow. 52 points to the 96 by Hart and Boston. Both Trey and John, 26 points. Tell you what, if you get this production from them guards the rest of the year, then the men will host the tournament here in first part of April. They're starting to play like they're capable of. And if that's the case, watch out. But you got to think, we still got Satchel. Satchel's our rifleman, and he's just been off. Layup is missed. Good defense. Bright up to his teammate, Ford. And 1-1 by the call by Brandon Gilbreth. His dad, Monty Gilbreth, what a great guy. I worked with Monty, or worked with him because I ran the youth baseball program for 10, 11 years, and Monty ran the youth program, the rec center down in Douglas. And they'd always send up a Babe Ruth team, ages 13, 14, 15, that played in our league, and they set up a couple AAA and AA teams to our league, and just Monty did a great job with Douglas. And I don't know, I haven't been down there, I usually got down there quite a bit, that if they did get that funding to build that new rec center. And of course, Val Peak, my late great Pat Peak, a great friend of mine, graduated Kelly Walsh, passed away some years ago. His son Travis Peak is the wrestling coach for Casper, Kelly Walsh, and they won the state title last year at Kelly. Travis, a great kid. Val, I've known since grade school. Late Pat's wife. But it's an all-state wrestling tournament at the Casper Event Center this coming weekend. Double dribble. So then it all starts the 1A, 2A state boys and girls basketball championship, and then followed by the 3A, 4A basketball championship, all up at the Casper Event Center, and they are going to let some fans, the event center holds 10, 12,000, but I think they're going to probably let 25% in. Here's a high arcing three, nothing but net. We've seen that from Stevens all night. He has 23. 5 minutes left here, folks. Here's Hart. Right side out. Outside the arc. Here's Ford. Backs in. Back to Hart. Hart another three. No good. Rebound by the big guy. And here comes Mr. Brown. Three. Got it. I told you you'd get one. Bowman for three. Bowman has 5 on the night. Timeout on the floor by the Spartans. T-Birds rolling on a Monday night. 98-82.
Don't let me in.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time on my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone. Finally back in my home.
Brought to you by Gene and Roxy Montrestelli. Hi, Gene and Roxy at home. One of our good host family parents. Northern Lights Energy, Oil Capital Tree Service, Peak Asset Management, Senator Drew Perkins, Power Service, Qdoba, Mexican Grill, Richardson Trucking, and Service First Insurance. That's Corey and Mac. Right on. Down there by the coffee place in the metro area. Downtown. 3 by Boston's no good. And putback is good. Was that Dene? I don't know. Yep. It was Ford. Ford with 17. Balanced scoring by Coach Sean's team tonight. 100-82. Call the foul on Garrett. Micah picks up his second. The freshman from Portland. First one's good. The good doctor that always sits to my left. He was here last Saturday for the girls' game. The good doctor, a good big fan, and of course brings his sister up, but she's been under the weather, so The good doctor. Wish him a howdy, and don't think it's poker night at his house tonight. Maybe Thursday. Shot up there is no good. T-Birds have cooled off, but that's the third offensive rebound, and give them that many chances, we're going to make it. Ford with 19. Long three there. Might as well fire away. It will. Nice offensive rebound, lay it up and in. Well, that's a good freshman from South Sudan. He has 24 to lead the Spartans. 102-86. Turnaround is good. Dia for two. Nice move by the big guy. So the Spartans will head back to Rangeley, Colorado. My mom worked in Rangeley, Colorado well over 20 years ago, at least. Worked for Chevron. And when I'd go to Rangeley, we'd go down to Rawlins and then cut over to Rifle and Dinosaur and on into Rangeley that way. But I guess you can go to I-25 and turn in somewhere before Fort Collins and get to Rangeley. So I guess it would be 5-hour drive that way. When you mention the Spartans from Colorado Northwestern, and that's a foul, you got to remember, and I hope I got his name right, Coach Connors, Paul, I believe. He coached that team for years and years. He even drove the bus back in the day. Him and the late, great Hall of Fame coach that they named this facility, Sweet Erickson, were very, very good friends. And it would have been the 50th anniversary of the Thanksgiving Thunderbird Thanksgiving Classic. It's one of the longest running tournaments in the country for JUCO. I think Coach Conrad, I believe it was Conrad, got a plaque for coming up because he came up every Thanksgiving for 20 years. But what a guy, what a coach. 105-88, so I hope I got it right, Coach Conrad. My bad if I didn't, but the story is told. He was a great man. Tough pass inside. And then Spartans get it back, fire another three. It's an air ball. Down to 2:31 to go. Stay tuned. About 5 minutes after the game or so, or 10, Coach Sean will come up and on the post-game show. Like to thank Stifle Sensation Tanning Salon, Wyoming Pizza Inc., DBA Domino's Pizza, and Western States Mining Consultants, and White's Marina Center for bringing the T-Bird basketball along. Three is good, and that is Stevens, and Stevens with 23 or 26. Ooh, that was almost a foul there on Sam, but here's McAdam. McAdam at 6'2", going to run the point. McAdam and Garrett up top. They'll run some clock here. Davis. Dene traveled. So Coach Sean getting some looks at the big guys. Like to thank Wyoming Benefits and Service, Reliant Federal Credit Union, WYOMPC, for bringing you T-Bird basketball, WYOMS PC. Thank you. We're down to $1:46 to go. T-Birds will go 5-4 as they head into conference. 3 is no good. Rebound Marshall. Marshall's had a great game tonight. Here is Davis. Shot is no good. Ran down. Nice save by D.A. And it'll go to the Spartans. Minute 30 left. Both teams on the road this Wednesday in Western Wyoming at, and then they'll be home against Eastern Wyoming Saturday. All conference games from here on out, folks. So the road to Hutch could go through Casper, and that's a foul. 2 shots for Stevens. .105.91. T-Bird ball. Davis will get it inbounds to McAdam. To Garrett. Garrett got the ball stolen, and then we'll have an over the back. Whoa. Didn't see it. But that was Mr. Gilbreth on the call. I'll believe it. Right in front of us. I wasn't looking exactly at midcourt. Here's Davis. Garrett. McAdam. Back in the corner to Garrett, to McAdam. Running clock here, under a minute to go. Here's McAdam. Gets a screen. Pick, Davis. Lay it up, and no good. And it's Spartan ball, T-Bird ball. .20 seconds, shot clock, 48 game. Get it into Marshall. Turnaround shot, no good. Outlet pass to the corner. 3 is no good, runs down, nope, he'll give it to Davis. Watch this dunk. 107.93. Stevens finally misses one. Little hook, no good. Rebound D.A. And that will do it, folks. That'll be the final score. 107.93. T-Birds move to 5-4. And we'll have the post-game show coming up, folks. Post-game coming up in about 5 or 10 minutes. We'll be right back.
Don't let me in them.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that lambe. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone. Finally back in my home.
Joining us on the Pepsi postgame show is your head coach, Sean Gutting. And, Coach, what a great college basketball game. Your guys showed what they're made of. It was a great first half. 3 ties. Well, guys, let's go back. It's 4 ties and 12 lead changes. But, boy, at halftime, whatever you said, keep your speeches like that because you came out barn burners in the second half.
You know, I mean, honestly, coming into this one, I knew there was going to be a little bit of a rust for us not playing for a week, kind of trying to figure ourselves out and really just get back to used to playing. And, you know, I think it showed, especially in the first 8 to 9 minutes of the game. We just looked like we were in, you know, our feet were in cement. But, you know, we kind of dug out of it, and honestly, this was one of the first times our group has stayed together, stayed with great attitude with each other, stayed positive, and, you know, just kind of fought through some adversity and pulled it out at the end.
Well, it's a good time to do that as you hit the road for your first conference game on Wednesday. But we found out your point guards, Hart and Boston, just the first half they had 30 or 54, and then you throw in Marshall's 10. Them 3 had 54 of your or 40 or 54. Then for overall, I mean, those 2 guys, you know, 28 for Hart, 24 for Trey. Trey was 4 for 6 from the arc. Hart was 3 for 6 for the. Those guys are your leaders, and boy, if they could do that night in and night out and get, you know, Marshall played good, your bigs played good, everybody, you could win the region again.
You know, I think the funny thing is I keep trying to tell these guys is, you know, we haven't had very many games where Trey and John have both played well in the same game.
Right.
Tonight we got to see it, but then, of course, it's a game where Dathan Satchel can't make a 3. You know, and all of a sudden, luckily, Trey, John, and Dion got back to kind of who I expected them to be, making shots, and Nigel making shots, and, you know, guys that are capable of doing it who've just, you know, been struggling early on in the season. You know, I think obviously once you start throwing Dathan into that and Trajan Bird into that, and these guys just stay together, trust each other, you know, believe in their teammates when they go on the floor, and just have a great attitude, I mean, we're going to be a tough out.
That's a good point, Coach, because I did bring that up about your 2 point guards, and that's without Satchel, because I've called him the rifleman. That guy can score at will, and this is the first time in his life, I would presume, that he's ever been 0 for 9 from the arc and 0 for 11 from the field. So let's get it out of his system as you head into conference.
There's nobody in the country I have more confidence in than Dathan with shooting threes, especially and when he's open, and he knows that, you know. So I think he'll kind of figure that out, and I'm not even really concerned about it, to be honest. But, you know, it's great that these other guys stepped up, made shots, made big plays when we needed them, and, you know, stuck together. Well,
and, you know, you look at the first half stats, bench points 14, paint 20, turnovers off the turnovers 11 for you, 10 for the Spartans, and then it was pretty well bench was the same, but you really showed that first 5 minutes and then 5 minutes the first 10. You outscored them 10 points in the paint, so the bigs really stepped up. And number 11 for the Spartans is a pretty good. The guy from Sudan's pretty tough.
He's a tough kid, man.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's a load.
Legit 6'8", you know, really skilled, can score it around the rim. You know, we had a hard time with him today, but, you know, I think our guys ultimately did a decent job, you know, in spurts on the defensive end. We still aren't guarding the way that we're capable of, and, you know, I think these guys know it. It's just a matter of them buying into it.
Well, you beat a good team, Coach, because you look at their guards, Brown and Stevens. I mean, they had 28 and 17, so, you know, this is a good test for you. It's a good win for your team to go 5-4 as you head to the defending Region 9 champs. Am I correct? Western won it last year, so boy, that's going to be a tough one down there on Wednesday.
Yeah, at Western Wyoming to open up conference is it's a tall order, but, you know, honestly, I think it's good for us. I mean, you know, you're able to go down there and see if we can't pull one out and, you know, get our first road win and put us in the driver's seat heading into conference. You know, but it's just another game at this point. You know, luckily we're playing conference games. We're getting a chance to do it. You know, we're going to have 10 of them. We're going to have 10 chances to, you know, prove how good we are in the region and hopefully end up in the top.
Yep, and in the top, you get the icing and host the Region 9 championship.
Let's cross our fingers.
May the force be with you, Coach, against the defending Region 9 champs. You're on a roll now, so keep it going.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Mark.
You betcha. There's Sean, your head coach of the Casper College Thunderbirds. What a good effort by his T-Birds tonight, and Coach Lester and staff as they win at the end in a good ball game. Where's the final score? 107-93. That wraps it for us up here at the Swede. Thanks to Corey, Chris, Kelsey, Dane, Sophie, and Rochelle. We'll talk to you Saturday. It'll be a doubleheader at 2 and 4. Good night, everybody.